Good evening. It is an absolutely wonderful Saturday night, and instead of being out in the streets, I am here recording. It is October 1st, and I decided that I was going to do something a little bit different. So I gave myself a challenge for the month of October, and that was to record a video every day for the next 31 days. So the challenge that I did, I decided to do something that would be helpful for entrepreneurs, and so I made a post a couple of days ago, and it was talking about entrepreneurs' pitfalls. So in that post, I really discussed a lot of the different things. I discussed mainly one thing that entrepreneurs encounter, and that is uncovering who people truly are. And part of the post said that when you uncover who they truly are, now that you have leverage. And so that really kind of brought me to people that have hidden agendas. And a lot of entrepreneurs struggle with that. They struggle with understanding what agendas are and how hidden agendas can impact you. So that's what we're talking about today. If you have not had a chance to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Velvet Rope Experience, or you can find it under Tiffany Taylor Hicks. Also, follow us on social media. On Facebook, we're under Velvet Rope Experience. Twitter, we are 713 Velvet Rope or Velvet Rope EXP. And on Instagram, we are also Velvet Rope Experience. We do a lot on social media, so we hope that you guys follow us, and we hope that you get some ideas for marketing, as well as we hope that you get some ideas that help you with navigating through the journey on your business. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about entrepreneur pitfall number 1, which is hidden agendas. First thing I think we probably need to talk about is, what is an agenda? So the easiest thing is, an agenda is someone's intentions, just knowing what a person's intentions are. So an agenda in itself is not a negative thing. Hidden agendas, however, can be negative, especially if a person has a hidden agenda that does not benefit you, or if they have a hidden agenda that is not necessarily just doesn't benefit you, but it can harm you in some way, then that definitely can be detrimental. So one of the things I just wanted to warn you guys about is, just know that if a person has an agenda and they talk with you about it and you guys discuss it and you know what each other's intentions are when dealing with each other in business, whether you are collaborating, whether it's a partnership, whether it is whether it's a client relationship, any relationship in general, just know that agendas can be good as long as you guys are being transparent with one another and you are telling each other what your intentions are and what you expect. It is bad when you are in a situation where you know that you have an agenda that is not in alignment with the person that you are working with, or you know that the agenda that you have, the outcome can in some way damage or hinder the other person, and that's when hidden agendas are definitely something that can be detrimental. So I wanted to tell you guys a couple of things that you could look out for. So I'm just going to be candid with you and tell you that I have been victim to being involved with organizations and being involved with people who had hidden agendas and who just didn't mean people well in general. They were only looking out for themselves. They weren't trying to help grow people. They weren't trying to help with pushing a positive agenda. They were just literally trying to push their own personal agenda. So one of the things that you want to start doing that's really important is, you have to stop talking. Main thing you have to do is listen to people when they are talking to you about what they're doing, or about their project, or about what their goals are. Ask questions. Ask them, and when they start talking about things, ask them follow-up questions. Be okay with asking difficult questions. Be okay with saying, so what do you hope to gain from this? What do you expect the outcomes to be? It's okay for you to actually ask a person, what will I get out of this? How will I benefit from this? And I think a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we're so excited about work or about being involved in a project that we may be passionate about that we forget the business side. And the business side is that you have to make sure that anything that you are involved in benefits you, but it's great if it has a mutual benefit, if it's something that you both can benefit from. So the next thing is, make sure that when you're talking to people, when you ask them questions or when you listen to their follow-up responses. So you want to really listen to what they're saying. One of the things that my dad told me a long time ago was listen to what people aren't saying. So if you ask direct questions and if that person skirts around it, they answer everything but the question that you ask, kind of like Donald Trump did the other day, then you know that that person doesn't have good intentions because they won't give you a direct answer. And that's important for you to know. The other thing is going to be, don't make any decisions immediately. So once you've asked questions, you've talked, you've listened to what it was they said, you've also considered what it was that they didn't say, think on it. Don't make a decision right away. Give yourself a day or two. Think about what they've said. That also gives you an opportunity to vet that person. You should be vetting every single person that you decide to do business with. Specifically because whoever you do business with is going to impact your brand. They're going to impact your business, and it matters. So I would ask them for references, ask for people that they've worked with before, talk with the people that they have worked with before, ask them what was their experience with that particular person, ask them what was their temperament. Ask them how did they treat their clients. Ask them if they have a strong or a good work ethic. Those things are very important. But most importantly, you want to make sure that you mesh. So that's really important. The next thing I would probably say, after you have done the vetting and you've checked to see how they treat other people, you've checked with their references, I would go back and have a final conversation with them and then make a decision at that point. But keep in mind that if a person really, really wants to hide what their agenda is, sometimes it's not easy for you to uncover, but you may just need to be a little careful in your relationship with them. Move slow. Go slowly until you can find a way to identify. Now, sometimes there may not be a hidden agenda, and that's okay. There is just simply an agenda. But, and as long as it's positive, again, we already said that's a good thing. Now, what I'd like to tell you guys is that these are some things that you can look for initially that'll tell you whether or not that person may specifically not be in line with what you're looking for, or I hate to say it, but they may be lying to you about whatever their intentions are. The first thing you want to do, think about how, when you talk to them, how do they talk about their last interaction with their last client? Or how do they talk about their last interaction with their last partner or their last project? Are they the type of person that talks about people all the time or always has something negative to say about somebody? Another thing that you can look at is, do they put people down or do they lift them up? Are they the type of people that are giving you positivity with regard to people's work or people's project? Are they the type of person that disclose information without you having to ask 60 questions to uncover something? And then the next thing is probably also going to be, just look at the body of work that they've done before. Just check and see. Go look at some of the projects that they've done and see how well they've done, but also see how people have commented on those things, especially if it's something that's on social media or if it's something that is on the internet. Also, definitely go check and find out if they have any complaints against them with the Better Business Bureau. There's lots of places that you can do. You can search the internet and pretty much find anything. Go to their Facebook page and see if people have left any negative comments or negative reviews. If they have a YouTube channel, you can also go to their YouTube channel and check out some of the comments that are there. It kind of just depends, but you want to make sure that you do your research. So that takes us back to, what was the topic for today? It was hidden agendas. And that is the number one entrepreneur pitfall that we want you guys to look out for. If you have any questions, you can certainly contact us. We would love to hear your comments. So the first thing we want you to do is we want you to like it. We want you to follow us. We want you to share it. We want you to do all those great things. But most importantly, we want you to give us some comments, because if you liked this broadcast and if this information was good for you, please let us know that. Tell us what we can do better. Tell us what we did wrong. Let us know if there's something that you are really interested in hearing, because we have a whole whole list of entrepreneur pitfalls for the month of October. We're doing a new one every single day. So again, we have a YouTube channel. You can check us out at Tiffany Taylor Hicks. That is our YouTube channel. And we have a playlist, and that playlist is under Velvet Rope Experience. Please follow us on our social media. We enjoy giving information. That is what we do, and I'm super excited. And so until the next time, watch out for those pitfalls.